Hello kids, today we're going to answer some exercises for English 4 Quarter 3 Week 7. Our topic for today is about basic elements of the story. This is milk-based. Let's read. Listen to the story kids because you're going to answer the questions that will follow. Mom's Garden. Today, Greg is going to help his mom in her garden. They're going to have a lot of fun planting new seeds of pechay and tomatoes. A few moments later, when they are about to finish planting the seeds, Greg screamed, "Mom, there's a small snake in the soil!" So, Mom goes to Greg's place and finds out it was just a small worm. "It's not a snake, Greg. It's a worm. Don't be terrified with it. It is useful to plants," Mother said. Worms feed on plants that will like dead roots, leaves, and grass as manure, and also increase nutrients availability to the plants, said Mom. "Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I thought worms are useless. From now on, I will take care of the worms in our garden," Greg said. So Greg let the worms stay in their garden and started to take care of them. Now, let us answer some questions. Number 1. Who are the characters in the story? Mom and Greg is the answer. Number 2. Where is the setting of the story? The answer is in the garden. Number 3. What events took place in the story? Answers: Greg and Mom are planting pechay and tomatoes in the garden. Greg saw a worm, and Greg take care of the worm because her mom told her it is useful to plants. Number 4. What was the problem of Greg? Answer: Greg saw a worm that he thought it was a snake and not useful for plants. Number 5. How did he solve his problem? Answer: When Greg was informed by her mother that worms are useful for plants, Greg started to take care of the worms. Number 6. What is the theme of the story? Answer: Caring for plants or caring for others. Did you get all the correct answer, kids? Good job! Now let's talk about the basic elements of the story. First, we have characters. Characters are the people or the animals in the story. Examples: in the story that we have read, the characters are Greg and Mom. Next element of the story is the setting. It refers to the place and time that the events in the story happen. In the story that we have read, the settings are today and in the garden. Today is the time and in the garden is the place. Next is the plot. When we say plot, it is made up of the events that happened in the story. This includes the following: the beginning, which consists of the problem faced by the main character; the middle, which presents the action made by the characters to solve the problem; and the ending, which gives the solution to the problem. In the story that we have read about Greg and Mom, the plot or the beginning is Mom and Greg are planting pechay and tomatoes in the garden. The middle is Greg saw a worm that he thought it was a snake. And the ending is Greg take care of the worm because it is useful to plants, as what his mom said. Next is the conflict. It is the challenge or problem which the main characters need to solve. The answer for our story that we have read is Greg felt terrified that he thought of the worm he saw is a snake. Another element of the story is the theme. The theme is what the story is all about. It can be expressed in one word like love, friendship, or even other words like this. It is the central idea or main message the author wants his readers to understand and to live by. The theme of our story that we have read is being caring to others or being caring to plants. And the central idea of the story is being caring to plants will give you satisfying feeling, or being caring to others will make you have more friends. Am I right, kids? Now let's answer exercise number 1. I'm going to read to you the story carefully and answer the questions that follow by choosing the letter of the correct answer. Jane and Irma. One afternoon, Jane and Irma were playing at the park. "I want to go down the slide," said Jane. "Let's go," said Irma. They walked over the slide and Jane yelled, "Look, there was a big iguana on the slide." "That is the biggest iguana I have ever seen," said Irma. Suddenly, they walked away because they did not want to disturb it. "I have an idea," said Jane. "Let's go get some ice cream." So they walked off to get an ice cream instead. Now let's answer number 1 question. Who are the characters in the story? A. Jane and Irma. B. Jane and her sister. The answer is letter A. Number 2. What is the setting of the story? A. One day. B. One afternoon. The answer is letter B. Number 3. What is the problem of the story? A. Irma stepped on the iguana. B. Jane saw a biguana at the park. The correct answer is letter B. 4. How was the problem solved? A. Jane and Irma walked away because they don't want the iguana to be disturbed. Or letter B. Jane and Irma played with the iguana. The correct answer is letter A. Number 5. What is the theme of the story? A. Caring. B. Selfishness. The correct answer is A. Caring. Did you get all the correct answer, kids? Good job! Now let's answer exercise number 1. I'm going to read to you the story carefully and answer the questions that follow by choosing the letter of the correct answer. Let's read another story. The title is Mary at the Market. Mary is going to the market. She needs to get milk, mangoes, and margarine. "Do you need anything from the market?" asked Mary. "No, but thanks for asking," says Mom. Mary grabs her money and heads out the door. When she gets to the market, she sees a man with a monkey on his shoulder. Mary yells, "Wow, what a sight!" That day, Mary went home so happy. Now let us answer question number 1. What is the story about? A. Mary at the market. B. Mary at the shore. C. Mary at the river. D. Mary at the school. The answer is letter A. Mary at the market. Number 2. What is the setting of the story? A. At the seaside. B. At the mountain. C. At the river. D. At the market. The correct answer is at the market. Number 3. What was the problem or the conflict of the story? A. Mary fell down as she was walking at the market. B. Mary needs to be at the store. C. Mary is going to buy milk, mango, and margarine at the market. D. Mary is going to school. The correct answer is letter C. Mary is going to buy milk, mango, and margarine at the market. Number 4. How did the story end? A. Mary did not buy anything at the market. B. Mary stayed at the shore. C. Mary went home so happy. D. Mary saw her friend at the market. The correct answer is letter C. Mary went home so happy. Number 5. What is the theme of the story? A. Happiness. B. Humbleness. C. Honesty. D. Selflessness. The correct answer is letter C. Honesty. Did you get all the correct answer, kids? Good job! And that is the end of our lesson for today, kids. I will see you next week. Bye!